Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Urban Myth Dissolution Center. We are in the research lab of Kisaragi. Satoma Kisaragi? Is that his full name? I think it was. Anyway, he's apparently left some notes that might help us explain a bit more about what's going on. Let's just look at stuff first, and then I'll go through with the glasses on. Oh no, so many books piled up here. None of this is organised. I've no idea where to start. They're not sorted by genre or organised so that the spines are visible. I guess Dr. Kisaragi isn't the type who does that. A foreign book, like an art book. And here's a worn old notebook. Little Gray's Studies number 35 and random notes. 35 notebooks on Little Gray's? Where are 34 and 33? This is going to be tough. So many books here too. I wonder how many are in this whole room. There are lots of books in the centre too, but this place has piles of handwritten notebooks. Is this a plant encyclopedia? Other pages. Whoa, demons. An illustration of a monster. What kind of book is this? It's Occult Great Reset. Right, he's the one who wrote this book. It's their secret project. Well, that looks like the admin guy, right? Secret Society project. Is this a picture of what people in a secret society would wear? They got mad after finding out that I drew eyes on their bath towel with a marker. Is this a project notebook made by the Kisaragi siblings? A secret society, a project, but it's written by kids. Let's ask Tamiri-san to take a look just in case. Are these notebooks all handwritten by Dr. Kisaragi? It's unbelievable how many there are. This one's handwritten as well. Report number 96 on interviews with Kokuri practitioners. Interview notes from 100 temple-born people and mountain mysteries from Sherpas. He did all these interviews and wrote them up. Netherworld research book. Is this maybe from when he was researching the Ueno Netherworld? Something's not right. The police won't return the materials I put together on Nomura-kun's case. Got my eye on the person I think is the culprit, but if I name him and am wrong, to get down to the truth for Nomura-kun. Another document here related to the case. I should show this to Tamiri-san. Okay. How many more we got? Piles of books and papers here too. Trying to read through it would take years. Ancient sleeping methods and religion and diet. A ghost story and ghost storytellers. Induction talk and non-occult books. Little Grey Studies number 82. Internet rumours. So many different genres over here. This doesn't seem related. It's about the rumours behind occult stories. In the past they came from the shops where people gathered, but now they can be found all over the internet. And we've got something over here too. Was this the desk that Dr. Kisaragi used? It's surprisingly tidy, and there's just a photo and a frame sitting here. There's someone in the photo. Dr. Kisaragi when he was little? There's another kid in the photo. How cute. Could this be some kind of clue? What if the director's related to Kisaragi? Brother? Could be. Might keep that in mind. It's suddenly something I hadn't considered before, but it's possible. This shadow is probably Dr. Kisaragi's trace. Oh, wait, I feel nervous. I'm shaking. Digging through the drawers. Maybe it's a trace of him putting something away. At first glance, there didn't seem to be anything in the drawer. Let's take the glasses off and check it out. Yeah, okay. So let's work through these things as we come across them. So I'll take the glasses off. So many things in the drawers. A rock and a knife. Well, maybe it's not inside a drawer, but stuck somewhere behind it. Ah, yeah, a notebook. Why was it here? This looks like Dr. Kisaragi's diary. Oh, I suddenly feel dizzy. Ooh, I'm all right. What was that? That's right. What's in this notebook? If the Sphinx is a guardian dog, where is the other one? Anything here about the Tenchu incident? Maybe I should follow more traces with clairvoyance. Alright. Let's do that then. This must be Dr. Kisaragi. I guess it's a trace from long ago. Even with the glasses on, it's all blurry and hard to see. Oh. What? This looks really clear. Why? There's something a bit different about this one. What's this one doing with its hands outstretched? How strange. It's not that scary. It's so clear I can almost touch him. Maybe I'm using my clairvoyance too much. It's making me see strange things. I'll just pause using clairvoyance and look through the diary. I already did that, but can I do more? No, I probably... Okay, so I probably did that bit already. Looks like that's it, actually. So maybe we should talk to this guy? We don't have enough time. I'm sorry for making you do all of this. I want to look into this, don't worry. Tamiri-san, what's the current situation? 6 hours until the time limit and people are being held hostage. We don't know what the admin plans to do, but we must hurry if we want to rescue those hostages. We have to find their location as quickly as possible and stop the admin. You know, there are tons of familiar-looking objects and books here. It's kind of like being in the center. Folklore and the occult have similar appeal. Maybe because both involve field research and gathering information. Tamiri-san, do you know anything about Dr. Kisaragi? I heard from an acquaintance who spoke with him before at work. Small talk turned into talk of birthplaces and the rumors around those locations. Though it seemed the topic might turn towards the occult, it actually ended up being about local customs. Huh, maybe he was talking really fast from being so excited the whole time. He did seem like a bit of an eccentric enthusiast, but a likable person as well. And this was made by kids, so I know it's not that convincing. What do you think of this drawing? Kisaragi brothers wrote about their secret society project in this notebook. Or the admin is the brother. That's probably more likely, isn't it? I feel like the director is personally tied up in all this, though. Hold on a moment. Yes? Oh, sorry, I was covering it up with my hand. Is this the secret society? Miss Fukurai, are you looking at this with clairvoyance? What? No, I'm not wearing the glasses, and it's right here, look. No, there's nothing written there, at least nothing that I can see. Huh? What? Did I use my clairvoyance too much and make my vision go weird? Oh, hang on. I thought I was selecting like a supposition type thing. So am I supposed to look at more of these? What? Didn't expect that, I can feel it. Ooh. What was that just now? Was it really a trace? Kind of like I'm seeing someone else's memories. Could there be something written in the diary? Definitely it for this room. Okay, well I'm gonna go... Oh, okay, here we go. Wait, there's another Netherworld research notebook here. Is there info about the case? It's better if I don't do anything in public for a while. As long as people still have this image of me, anything else I say will only fan the flames. Did he write this when people were accusing him of being the culprit? How do they know about my family? Because of me, this is getting to my family. I need to inform the police and ask for their help. There are several groups doing things like this, but I'm pretty sure this time it's a group called the Five Society. I'm sure it's them. Ah. This is it, information about the actual culprit. The Five Society, a group of 5 students. We've seen 5S on stuff. I'm kind of forgetting now exactly what context we've seen that in, though. They filmed themselves capturing a criminal like some kind of vigilante streamers. Ironically, their video itself is conclusive evidence of their crime. The video itself was deleted, but the comments left should be evidence enough. It hurts deeply when I think of him, but this is the truth. I have to do this. Does Tamiri-san know about it? Is there anything like that written here? What's this? So many names on this page. A list of streamers. Oh, there it is. Vigilante Streamers, the Five Society. Whoa, all the comments from the streamers and the viewers are right here. Is he watching for changes in their reactions? How much time did this take? Dr. Kisaragi narrowed down the culprit who killed Nomura-san based on various information. Let's go back to Tamiri. Tamiri-san, do you know what the Five Society is? Apparently the real culprits of the Tenshu incident are a group of 5 student streamers called the Five Society. There was a note saying that their video itself is conclusive evidence of their guilt. I see. That means... So like the 5 people who've gone missing, is that must be the Five Society, right? Just trying to think. So there's the guy who called Bloody Mary, Komiko or something. And then there was the gas mask guy. The younger Kurosawa had been like a prankster online, hadn't he? Who was the first case? No, that was it Ayako? Had been a prank streamer, hadn't she? And then there was the guy who did all the health foods. He'd been a prank streamer as well. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere now. The incident itself must have been relatively straightforward. I also tried to do a search on the criminal group, but the whole page seems to be deleted from the video website. The police must have already gotten to it. Don't worry, I'll look into it. Yes, please. And the police chief guy covered it up because his son was involved. That must be it. Interesting. Could you please keep looking for info about the admin? Okay. Are you making any logical leaps yet? This notebook has diary entries in it too, from after the Tenshu incident. The diary entries. Was Dr. Kisaragi able to write anything with all that going on? You know, I like urban myths. When I do research on folklore, rumours gradually turn into occult stories which turn into urban myths. Love how they're created and come to life, how interesting it is that they reflect cultures and customs. Now I can't stand seeing or hearing rumours anymore. People's rumours, stories that shift and grow, urban myths, I used to love all of those things. The most important values I hold are getting messed up. It really hurts. This page, I can feel what happened here even without clairvoyance. It's all stained and crumpled. It hurts. No answer from them since. Don't the police want to solve this case? My body won't move right lately. Even when I'm at home, angry voices come pouring in from outside. I'm so sorry. Who's he saying sorry to? I know you've been trying to make me feel better. Can't get the words out to respond about rumours or occult stories. I feel incredibly guilty for making you feel bad. Getting dragged down because of me. How did it come to this? It's just, I can't take this anymore. Dr. Kisaragi. Prophecy. It's something about a prophecy. Prophecies will come true someday. As long as you don't set a time, they will happen. We'll make the Great Reset happen. Let's go after rumours and talk about the occult again one day. There will come a time when we can laugh and talk. I'll leave this as a prophecy. What does this mean? Okay, so I think the admin is the Kisaragi's big brother. I think there's still a lot. I think there's a lot of holes as well in terms of what his ultimate aim is with all this stuff. Ooh. 2 meters, 40 centimeters tall woman, an abandoned ranch full of mysteries. So what I mean by that is this Great Reset thing. How does that tie in with catching the 5 street? Because I assume he wants to get revenge for his brother's death. So he's taking those responsible for the original incident that his brother got blamed for, and then ultimately committed suicide. But where does his sort of overall Great Reset thing tie in, like the cards he made and stuff, tie into this? That's questions I think are still outstanding. There are research notes in the margins of this diary. Our lives changed after the accident. I don't mean this in a bad way. Everyone at the orphanage is kind. It's still so hard to believe that we have to go on without our parents. You have to be a really good big brother. What I saw earlier was that when he says our lives, does that mean the one in this photo is his younger brother? So in the Kurosawa's guy's house, or whatever his name is, he had a photo that was thrown away, didn't he, of him and Kisaragi. So they had known each other, but he was still trying to sort of cover up the fact that they'd been acquainted, I think. And there's probably been other clues like that throughout that I haven't quite picked up on. My dear sidekick is such a great hacker. Huh? Hacker? But the occult info I added the other day was deleted, cries. Right, he was just a kid then. I guess it's just nonsense. You got scolded again the other day in the PC room. What were you up to? You said it's noisy in your head. I'm worried that you're acting out because of that. Gifted? I don't know about that. I'll put my hands on your cheeks and say a magic spell to help you feel calm. I know, it does feel calming if you do that. Alright. I might check in with the dude again. I'm just doing like another little sweep of these areas. Oop. Okay, let's talk to Tamiri. Excuse me, Tamiri-san. What's up? Dr. Kisaragi apparently lost his parents in an accident and went into an orphanage with his sibling. The photo on the desk is probably showing the two of them. Do you know where that orphanage is? Huh? Oh, I didn't see it written down. I've looked into Satomu Kisaragi before. However, the information was encrypted and couldn't be viewed. And it's not information that the police wanted to hide. Does that mean someone other than the police encrypted that information about the Kisaragi brothers? Well, if so, the admin's identity is... Okay, so let's start putting this together then. Who on earth is the Samazima admin? I couldn't... Well, okay, so I guess I didn't precede this by very much by saying that I think it's his brother. I couldn't find any info leading directly to the admin in Dr. Kisaragi's research lab. Instead, I found lots of memories about Kisaragi-san's time in the orphanage written in his diaries. I wrote about the happy days that the brothers spent together. So what's happening now is this may be... a secret plan that the Kisaragi brothers his younger brother, or maybe, okay, so maybe Kisaragi was the older brother. A secret plan that Satomu Kisaragi's younger brother maybe it's revenge. The younger brother. No. What I want to put is was planned by the younger brother. Yeah. It's maybe revenge. Yeah, that's right. If the hater attacks continued because the police wiped the Ueno Tenshu incident. If that led to his suicide, then it makes sense that Satomu Kisaragi's younger brother wanted to get revenge. The fact that he's a hacker too, yeah, that matches up with the Samazima admin. But that's... Samazima admin is... Satomu Kisaragi's younger brother. Plan for revenge against the Five Society, the criminals who drove his brother to commit suicide, and the police who tried to cover up the incident. He wanted to help him, seeing his brother get pushed to the brink. He must have been by his brother's side for a very long time. We still don't know what exactly he's trying to do, but he must be doing all this for his brother. Miss Fukurai, thank you for all of your help. From here on, the police will handle this. It is our duty to make things right. Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get back to the station. I need to pinpoint the location of the admin, fast. You should go home, or stay here if you'd like. Either way, I'll make sure that someone from the police keeps you safe, so don't worry. What? You're going already? But I want to keep investigating with you. I need to stop the admin.
From here on out, the person we're dealing with is a real criminal. Even Miss Tamariki couldn't handle him. Also, you feel empathy for the admin now, don't you? We're about to go and destroy everything that he did for his brother's sake.
I know that.
You know what? You should go visit Miss Tamariki at the hospital. You're a very kind person. I don't want you to deal with something this hard.
No, please wait. Tamiri-san. What should I do? Why? Maybe I really should just go see Jasmine. I really do want to see her right now. No, that's not right. It doesn't make a difference if I see her now. I want to talk with her after I solve everything. I want Jasmine to be discharged from the hospital in good health. We need to find him. We need to find the admin and put a stop to all this. Hold on, there was a knife in Dr. Kisaragi's desk drawer. Maybe it can be used to cut the rope binding the people he captured. I'll borrow it. Okay. Okay, great. More. This bit was fine for most of the game. I think I'm slightly over the social media investigations, I think. But we've only got 3 clues to find, so... What now? Where should I go? I don't know where to start. I wonder if the admin's video contained any hints. Someone who saw the video might have posted something. Many people must have seen the video. Anything might help. I think I'm just going to pause. I'm just going to go through and just click everything and gather the clues and move on. I hope everyone's okay with that. It's just I don't feel like these bits give you a whole lot. You know, you get the clues to move the story on, but in terms of the information they give you, I don't think they're too illuminating. So I'm just going to pause here and I'm just going to literally go through and just click everything. Hold on. Okay, we've moved on. Pretty much all she did was put together what we already suspected, that each of the cases we've dealt with so far are all kind of interconnected and to do with the admin and the centre. That was kind of it, really. All kinds of posts, but most importantly, a possible connection between the cases we solved at the centre and the admin. The admin was indeed behind all these cases. They might have left us some clues at each site. That must be it. The admin created those Illuminae cards after all. And each of the cases has a card to go with it. Let's recheck each of the case sites and look for traces. You can do this, Azami. Alright, so we're going to do a little whistle-stop tour through our sites, are we? Starting with the closest site, will I really find traces of the admin here?
Oh, you again.
Oh, hello, it's been a while. Could it be him? He does admin this part, kind of. No, wrong admin. Right, we're going to look for traces first, then we'll come and talk to this guy if necessary. Oh, hello. The Samazima admin? Here in that outfit? Why in the world? I'm glad I guessed correctly. Let's follow those traces. The other person nearby is probably Hinata-san. What did the admin do to Hinata-san? But why are they wearing this? Am I really seeing things as they are? Maybe the park keeper knows something. Maybe. That's us. Traces here seem to have changed a lot. I don't see any Tamiri-san now. But there's a different shadow here instead. Wait, is it me? Oh right, I did come here. Makes sense I'd see my own traces. It scared me for a second. I thought it was my doppelganger. Phew, maybe. Ask the park keeper about how things have been here after everything with Bloody Mary. Alright, let's do that. I guess we'll look at the little hot spots as well. I met Tamiri-san around here. Feels like so long ago. If he hadn't acted all suspicious like that, I wouldn't have been that scared of him. I remember Kunaka-san grabbing my leg from this bush. That scar took a while to heal. Next time I see Kunaka-san, he'll have to apologise again. Just a bench like before. Just like before, nothing.
Back again, eh?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Is it really?
Have you seen a strange person wearing white clothes here in the park?
What clothes, you say?
Yeah, face covered up too. I think they probably talked to Hinata-san, the lady who was here a lot.
Oh, that person in white everyone's talking about lately. I'd notice right away if I happened to see that.
Yeah, I thought so.
Also, I haven't seen that Hinata-san around lately. I believe you were the only one she talked to when she did come here.
I see, thank you. No luck. I guess the park keeper isn't constantly here after all. How are things at this park lately? Have you noticed anything strange?
Well, it's just the usual. Patients from the hospital sneak out here to smoke and such. Well, you were here, you already know.
Yeah, it looks like nothing unusual has happened here since that ghost incident. There's a lot going on right now. Have you seen that video?
I was shocked. Thought my phone broke. What is it with that person in white?
No, that's Satomu Kisaragi's younger brother. Oh, I guess you might not know who I'm talking about.
Yeah? Satomu Kisaragi, the one famous for research about the occult?
What, you know him?
Oh, I did indeed. I knew him way back when he was just a wee child.
How did you know him?
I was doing delivery work back then, carrying school lunches and such. I also made deliveries to orphanages. Guess they're called children's homes nowadays.
Where is that?
I believe it was a church somewhere, but that was over 10 years ago.
A church? That might be where the Kisaragi brothers were. But how did you know Dr. Kisaragi?
During delivery, I was approached by a little boy wearing a towel with eyes drawn on it.
Could it be from that secret society project?
He asked if I was working with schools, how to get a job, things like that. Maybe he was interested in school. He seemed like a very smart kid.
So that's why you remembered him.
When he got famous, I recognised him and I was sad to hear of his passing.
So I imagine we're probably done here, right? Where do I go? I expect we're doing all of these right, but why don't we start at the underground station? Okay, let's head to Ueno. Managed to get it from Ueno Park. I never thought I'd come back here. No more gas here, thank goodness. Time to investigate. Let's look for traces of the admin. Yeah, let's do that first, and then we'll... This is all stuff we remember from the last time. But Nomura-san, how did it feel to be preparing that plan? Come to think of it, most of the shadows left here. They must be from when Nomura-san was preparing everything. There he is. Anything over this way? That's it. This white outfit. It's the admin again. Is it even easy to move around in that outfit? What are these traces showing? Let's see. There might be bugs and rats down here. Please no, I'd scream for sure. Spells look like they come right off. I noticed them during the tour. Looks like I can use the bench. Okay. Some contraption in the vent, probably a gas generator? There's a voice recorder too. Gas generator's too big to move, so let's leave that. The voice recorder though, does it work? Bet it'll work if I charge it a bit with my portable battery. I wonder what kind of voice will be on it.
I will help with your plan.
It's the same as the admin's voice in the video.
The man with a mark on his arm who stole Koban coins. If you rush the event, you'll lose the culprit. You keep... I don't want to waste it.
There's some voice clattering. There's some clattering sound in there, making it hard to hear the voice. Sounds like a train?
I've left the list of Koban owners behind the bars where I installed the gas generator. Next, I'll explain what you need to do. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll do just fine.
Seems like there's a lot more. Guess I'll just stop it here for now. The admin helped Nomura-san find the Koban owners and even set up that machine. That's what it sounds like. Wonder if it's worth going back into that back room. Oh, it's locked. Must have closed it after the tour. Note from the tour is still here. That was a tough one. I thought we wouldn't make it. Alright, so we're done here then. Let's go... Oh yeah, Makey Park was the previous place, wasn't it? Let's go back to Nishitani's home. The door was unlocked, so I just let myself in. After Nishitani-san was taken away by ambulance, has anyone else been here? Nishitani-san was also posting about them, sounding pretty Zimmer-like. Might be traces of the admin here. There's a trace of me. Must be from when I was investigating here. Looking at my own traces, it feels like I'm looking at my doppelganger. Looking again, it's a trace of that delivery guy. I guess there are traces left of when he was delivering packages here. In that case, didn't the admin come here? It's Nishitani-san's shadow. You mentioned that no one else usually comes here. His traces seem to last quite a while. Oh, no admin. Okay. Let's see what else we see. Just like before, lots of manga. Anything related to the admin? Acme Cursing 101, saw this before. There's also a resale manual or something and a few notebooks. What's this notebook? Treasure log. Ah, seems like a list of places he's been and where he planned to go next. A notebook recording where treasure is located, I guess. Closing businesses, abandoned schools. He's been to so many different places. The visit dates are in here too. Where did he last go? A church? Don't usually, but I took the train that day. Since the location was near a station, I had low expectations. I've been to plenty of old abandoned buildings, but this church was a first. There wasn't much to resell. I met an incredible person there. You could say it was life-changing. Someone at the church. Could that be the admin? I was shown how to get revenge. I even got some help. I was taken seriously, really listened to. Ito-san, the delivery person, was an ally too. I want to thank them for connecting us. Okay, getting closer. Guess we're done here. So, Kurosawa's house then. Kurosawa-san's not here. Front door's unlocked. What if there were those posts from people saying they're concerned about Kurosawa-san? Did something happen to him? Sorry, this is an emergency, so please excuse me. This looks like a trace of me while investigating before. If this were my doppelganger, this place could be the Doppel Shack. Aha. Ooh. Okay, let's start with this. The admin! So the admin was here too. I can also see Kurosawa-san's shadow in the background. Wait, this is... what's going on here? The admin cornered Kurosawa-san here? I have to check more carefully, there might be something left behind. Is this a trace of Kurosawa-san? All the way in the back of the room? Did the admin chase him here? And they kidnapped him. It's a safe that's securely protected. The door is unlocked though. That's a bit scary. We're gonna look in that. Okay, fine. Don't look in that then. Computer's been left with power on. Strange. Was he working on something? That reminds me, what exactly was in that HDD stolen from this room? Exactly. We never found that out on that case. I want to know, but I guess there's no way to now. I thought that was a not a plot hole, but something that was left open from that case, because that was never really brought up again. But maybe it'll play a part later on. Huh? This is a photo of Kurosawa-san and Dr. Kisaragi was thrown away again. I mean, Kurosawa-san, if anything happened, he'd throw it away. Also tossed out letters. Who are these from? We are ready. You'll soon be on the stage before all. Will you apologize to my brother in the churchyard? I will be waiting. We are preparing to come and take you there. This is a threatening letter from the admin. Judging from the shadows, Kurosawa-san didn't go. The admin came for him. Kurosawa-san was kidnapped. I'm just going to look at these things as well. A photo of Kurosawa-san. This photo's been cut, but actually, Dr. Kisaragi was there next to Kurosawa-san as his club advisor. Is it just a small world, or...? So many trophies and awards. Looks like it's the Kurosawa family tradition of showing off all their awards. Wait. Silver award, 100k subscribers, 5 Society. I knew I'd seen that. Gold award, 1 million subscribers, 5 Society. Didn't pay attention when I saw it before, but the 5 Society. That's the 5 Society, the real culprits of the Tenshu incident. I think Dr. Kisaragi's notes also mentioned a group of student streamers. Wait, so if this is here, it means that Kurosawa-san was a member. Yeah, I think I already figured that out. Right, let's have a think about the church. According to the clues so far, where's the admin? Traces of interaction with the admin are left in several places. I didn't find conclusive info everywhere, but from what's come up several times, I can more or less tell where it is. It should be... maybe they're in a... church? Oh no, wait. Yeah, is it going to be church or children's home is what I'm thinking. Near some railway tracks that is, I want to say abandoned. Now in ruins, I suppose. They're in a church near some railway tracks that is now in ruins. That must be it. Guess so, but I still can't narrow it down. Time's running out. There's still somewhere else I can check. Person who was being influenced by someone else. Mio. Yes, let's go to Mio's place. She was acting strange before. Maybe there are traces of her interacting with the admin. Let's go. Ah, she's still here. Mio! You're still living here. They won't let me take any of the open apartments in this building. I can't go back to my parents' house and I can't find a new place that quickly. I see. Sorry I haven't been in touch lately. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm glad to be spending some time away from other people. You know, their center director said in the video that I was forced to move out. So nobody's even tried to find me here. Oh, I see. Well, I'm really glad to hear that. We'll make some tea. You came to talk? Yes, but let's just do a little whistle-stop tour through the place. That bed. There won't be any more men coming out of there. So much blood before, but now it's really clean. Guess the bloodied items were thrown away. Huh, there's one bright red book left. I think it's the book I found while investigating before, the one with the bookmark in it. Oh right, not a bookmark, it was a small note. 9 PM, leave near door. Hold on, there's more than one note. Could this be a letter from the admin? Mia was following instructions to prepare the blood for this room. You know how scary it is to no longer have a place to call home? How heavy it is to have people watch you wherever you go. I know that feeling well. Maybe it felt like it didn't matter if you were right or wrong. No need to expect others to understand. I understand you. I'm here to talk with you any time at the place where we first met. This must be Mio. She's touching the shelves, cleaning them up perhaps. The room was red all over, but now it's back. Now it's clean again. So, is there anything more to... No, okay, so I think I've probably found everything there. That's probably it. Sorry, Mio, I can't stay long. I can tell your face is pretty easy to read. Next time I visit, let's definitely talk more. I have so much to tell you. Okay. Hey, Mio, about this letter. Oh, this. It's a letter from the Samazima admin, isn't it? I don't know how you ended up meeting the admin. I'm not going to ask about how you followed the letter and did all that blood stuff or any of that. Azami? Mio, tell me if you can. Where's the Samazima admin? I got a rough idea, but there's no more time. An abandoned church near a railway line. Do you know it, Mio? St. Nicholas Church. Azami, wait. You're going to that church? Yes? I have to go stop the admin. Stop, but what about the Great Reset? Mio, do you know the admin's story? I know some of it too, but we still can't let that happen. But Azami, it's really nice to have at least someone who understands you, I get that. Having that really saves you. I wish I could do that for someone. But no matter how much is understood, I still have to stop this. Why? Satomu-san probably wouldn't want his brother to do something like that. It's not a hypothesis, just something I want to believe. Azami, I have to go. This is St. Nicholas Church. It's like no one goes here anymore. But the lights are on. This must be the place. Ooh. Oh, okay, I can't put glasses on. I don't have the prompt for that. Someone's here. Huh? Are you okay? I'm here to help you. The admin brought all of you here, but why? Are you hurt? I'll take off your mask. Yep. Urasawa-san? It's you, isn't it? Not another doppelganger. Doppelganger? What are you talking about? That's you! That story again. But then the other people here. Aika-san, Kinaka-san, Mr. Gasmask, and Miyazaki-san. Oh, thank goodness you're all safe. You call this safe? Well, just in case, I brought a knife. Your arms must hurt a lot. Don't worry, it's over now.
It's over? Gah!
Don't you touch me, you won't get away with this. You'll pay for this. Pay? What? You're still talking like that. Wait, stop, help! Miyazaki-san, all of you, such terrible things must have happened to you. Let's get out of here while the admin is away.
I've been waiting for you. The one with the correct answer.
Beep! The Samazima admin. Please let them go.
What do you want to do?
I
want to avenge Tsutomu Kisaragi.
And I want to stop you.
Those who do not understand me cannot stop me. This world's twisted sense of justice. It will undergo a great reset.
That's not... Director?
I've been watching you, Azami. Well done on making it to this point.
Director,
You must show that you understand him, that you understand the admin.
Someone who understands.
Let us dissolve this grand plan that was created to unleash devastation and judgment. Let's show the admin what we can do.
Yes. Here we go.
The Samazima admin is watching you from somewhere.
I guess so, since we could talk to each other.
Kindly ensure that my intent is conveyed as well.
Understood. Hello, Samazima admin. I understand you. We'll share you our answers based on what we've learned about you through our investigations. Listen and tell us if we understood you correctly.
Let us begin.
Yes.
Behold, the Eye Opener. The countdown has less than 10 minutes left. Let us begin the final dissolution. It all started with the Genesis card. Talk of the occult bent the truth around Tsutomu Kisaragi's death. The public began to take interest in the prophecies. The card foretold the final hour for the guilty. Those who considered Kisaragi the culprit probably rejoiced at the news. Yet to those who know the truth, its existence itself was a sacrilege. So, Miss Azami,
Yes?
what was created from the Genesis card and became essential to carrying out this plan of revenge? Lumina cards.
The Illuminate cards. They weren't about prophecies coming true, and they had conscious perpetrators behind each case, just like the original. The admin who knew the truth was thus able to create those cards.
The Genesis card, prophesizing Dr. Kisaragi's death, materialized amidst the chaos of the case. It was probably planted after the case, all things considered. Such a base trick to see it all in retrospect. Now then, as for the answer to the riddle, Mrs. Azami, you correctly answered the website's riddle.
Yes, the answer was the Ueno Tenshu incident.
Yes, indeed. The Samazima admin's video invited everyone to solve this riddle. They wanted to tell the world a certain truth through solving it. So, Miss Azami, why then? Why did the Ueno Tenshu incident become something that does not exist even if you speak of it?
Because it was declared a no-solve case. Mr. Seiji Kurosawa called off the investigation and sent it to the closet as a no-solve case. Any cases that originally existed, if sent and kept there, become effectively non-existent through pressure along numerous channels.
Even if the answer is unknown, the goal is to attract attention on the question itself. If someone happens to answer correctly, it would bring to light the dirty secrets in the dark. Next, let us focus further on this answer itself.
The answer itself?
Why did Deputy Inspector General Kurosawa stop the investigation? The case itself was neither complicated nor related to any VIPs. He must have realized something quite important. So, Mrs. Azami.
Yes?
He opted to disregard Tsutomu Kisaragi's cooperation in the investigation and pretend the incident never happened. What is the reason for Seiji Kurosawa's decision?
Because it was caused by someone close to him. Is that the right one? I'm just reading them all, but it seems that, yeah, it's his son, so... I think one of the perpetrators had close ties with him. A crime committed by Kurosawa-san when he was a student. He covered up the entire case to delete any traces of his son's involvement.
That must be it. All cases should be solved with the support of truthful information. Yet, if the information is deemed inconvenient, uninvolved innocents may be sacrificed. A sacrifice is inevitable to protect those you hold near and dear. You can have your own views on justice, but that justice shouldn't go beyond your own boundaries. We are approaching the end. I'm sure the admin is very much looking forward to it. So, Mrs. Azami.
Yes?
Kengo Nomura was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time for the Ueno Tenshu incident. They mistook him as their planned target and murdered him. They pressured Tsutomu Kisaragi to take his own life after he noticed the cover-up. Who could be the culprit of such a crime?
Five Society. Group of 5 students who were known as vigilante streamers. The Five Society. 7 years ago, the 5 of them were all students and Kurosawa-san was one of them. We found trophies on display in Kurosawa's home for record follow accounts. I also believe the person with the mark on his arm that Mr. Nomura was looking for
is one of the members of Five Society captured here today.
Hey, quit the rambling already. We're on live stream. Stop spewing nonsense.
Oh, we are?
Yes, it seems the Samazima admin is broadcasting.
Say one more word and I'll sue you. You don't have an ounce of proof to back up your nonsense. We were drugged and dragged here against our will. We're the victims here.
I'll get you back on my channel, Yofi.
So, what if I have a mark on my arm? Want one on yours?
Yeah, go ahead, keep digging and you'll end up just like Kisaragi did.
I see. They're insisting your claims are merely speculation. If so,
We're going to have to show conclusive evidence.
yes, exactly. You revisited each and every case to find your way here. I'm sure you'll be able to find the answer, Mrs. Azami.
Conclusive evidence that confirms the culprit.
Mr. Kurosawa, you may have an idea of what it is.
Kurosawa-san, would you happen to know? Wait, no way!
So, Mrs. Azami, the admin very likely holds this conclusive evidence in hand. What do you think it might be?
This is going to come back to the HDD, right? Maybe it was the HDD that the doppelganger stole from Kurosawa-san's room. It must contain information that the culprit absolutely doesn't want revealed publicly.
Worthy of your final answer, Mrs. Azami, I am proud to have you as an investigator for the center. The mystery is now solved.
Well done. You have shed light on my life after over these last 7 years. Yes, you truly understand me. To thank you for coming to this conclusion, allow me to broadcast the contents of the HDD.
No, stop! It's not what it looks like. Don't broadcast it. Hey, Kurosawa, this better be a joke. You didn't delete the data, you idiot!
Oh, you promised to delete it all.
Kurosawa, you absolute fool. Why would you keep it, huh?
This is precious footage from 7 years ago. A video that our famous streamers kept hidden away all this time.
Hold him down, are you getting this, Kineko?
Loud and clear. Tenjo!
You have the right to remain pathetic. Which one's Yamada? Oh, he's the gas mask guy, isn't he?
Hey, where do you think you're going, huh?
Finally, giving up. Guys? Is this the dude? Oh, we got the wrong guy. He's not moving. Ah, seriously?
Kaneko, cut that. Cut it now.
Huh? Oh, sure.
The man being held down was Kengo Nomura. Kurosawa-san. This is concrete proof, isn't it? Shut up. Shut up. That was an accident. We didn't mean it. Kengo Nomura died in an accident. Kurosawa-san. You're looking for a murderer. Think of Satomu Kisaragi. Who drove the guy to suicide? The world, the public, everyone. They're not even looking for the truth. Feed them what they want and they'll jump all over it. Ah! Jasmine! Are you okay, Zami? Are you okay, Zami? Good thing I came, eh? Oh, Jasmine! Hey, Al. I'm so glad you're here.
It seems the police arrived in time. You should let them handle those 5 and the admin. Thank you for your hard work, Mrs. Azami.
You mean it's over?
Indeed, is there a problem?
No, wait. The countdown hasn't stopped yet. And besides, I'm not convinced by that dissolution.
You do realize that the eye-opener has already opened.
Well, for all our dissolutions so far, we're figuring out what lay behind the strange phenomena of urban myths. We uncovered who was doing what.
Haven't we accomplished the same thing here? We shed light on a forgotten case and on its perpetrators.
Well, first of all, why are we doing this dissolution and who is it for?
To prove you understand the admin, which is why I opened the lock.
Well, if so, something isn't right. We haven't really done a proper dissolution.
Miss Azami, what are you trying to do?
I'm going to open this lock.
Oh.
Resetting. Eye opener. My doubts are around what needs the dissolution.
So the earlier dissolution had the wrong target.
We completed a dissolution on the Ueno Tensho incident rumours and brought to light what actually happened. That's fine, but we haven't touched on what truly matters.
I see. So, Miss Azami, what is it that you believe needs this dissolution?
Great reset, I suppose. The admin's idea. Oh no, well we know that, don't we? Just who or what is the admin? We learned he's Kisaragi Satomo's brother, but the police weren't able to find any records. To understand the admin, I feel we need to answer that question. Okay.
Truly exemplary. I hadn't expected such an answer from you, Miss Azami. Unmasking the admin whom you've only seen through footage. So that is the goal of your dissolution. Yes, let us uncover who they really are. Oh, that was probably her, wasn't it? Remarkable. It feels like we are homing in on an undetermined anomaly's true nature. This dissolution is a first. I cannot contain my excitement. But I must slow down. I must present questions that will help you manifest the answers within. So, Miss Azami.
Yes?
The admin has previously caused other incidents too. This is another case that was sent to the closet and no longer exists. But it's an important incident that proves the admin's existence. Which incident was this?
It's probably the 77 billion yen leak, right? The happy 77.7 billion yen leak. We found only rumours on socials and the Samazima website. But we found records at the closet. That means it wasn't a made-up story, but an actual case.
It's difficult to prove anything exists via clairvoyance traces alone. But this is an actual case that happened with police records, even if they're in the closet. That might just prove key in cornering the admin. Let us move forward with the dissolution. The happy 77.7 billion yen leak targeted a membership-based social networking site, with various celebrities and politicians. So, Mrs. Azami, there was a hacking tool which was used in this incident. What was the name of the tool?
Natasha Singh. Natasha Singh. According to records at the closet, the tool could only be used by its creator, and its user was said to be a genius hacker. If the admin was the culprit for this case, then the creator of the tool must have been the admin.
The admin may have slipped up, a special tool only usable by the creator. The existence of this tool narrows down the numerous possibilities to a single hacker. This turned into a huge hint, it seems. Their genius may have backfired. We know that the admin previously caused an incident, and that a special tool called Natasha Singh was used. A tool supposedly only accessible by its creator. So far, so good. But to come to think of it, we haven't really zeroed in on the admin's identity.
When I found these records at the closet, something felt off.
Felt off, you say?
I feel like I know when the Natasha Singh tool was used.
I see. So, Mrs. Azami, When exactly was the Natasha Singh tool used?
I don't... Was it the was it cause is that how he tracked down the Koban coin people, so the tour participants? The random draws for the Ueno Netherworld tour. The organizer, Tomoko Nomura, should have had full control of things. Yet when we first met her, she didn't consider us participants. There weren't enough handouts for everyone. This was done by hacking into the organizer's account used by Tomoko-san. So the number of participants was forcibly increased.
Truly excellent, Mrs. Abe. Bringing all this to light without leaving anything behind. Only you could have done this. With you at the front, we may be able to do away entirely with such vague entities as anomalies. Is it the director?
Director?
Ah, there I go again. But my excitement truly can no longer be contained. So, Mrs. Abe, we have arrived at the final question. Who might be this individual who chose to hide from the world, to become this masked anomaly known as the Admin, for the single goal of enacting revenge for their brother?
Who's Mega Rhea again? Oh, that's the center director, isn't it? I think it's him. I had a feeling it was him, but then I kind of got dissuaded, but I think it is him.
You really do understand me better than anyone, Mrs. Abe.
Director-san, the lock is open.
When my brother made his choice, I was powerless to stop him. The public was easily swayed by Kurosawa's manipulation. Social timelines were ablaze each day with theories painting him as the murderer. Amidst the daily torrent of unfounded rumors and slander, my brother still endured somehow. And yet, when those nails and spears reached me and our long-gone parents, he thought that he should no longer try to endure, that his existence was torturing those he loved. Without police cooperation, this case would never be solved. Unless the case is solved, the world will keep harming his family.
You witnessed all of this with your own eyes.
I was utterly powerless back then. Everything I tried to do to encourage my brother was only hurting him further. Back then, I would chat with him about rumors and the occult like we did as children. It was the worst thing I could have done.
Wasn't it? Far from it. Dr. Kisaragi missed those days dearly. Those days you spent together at the children's home. But he couldn't figure out what to do. Didn't want to tarnish those memories you made together. So, if he knew that his regrets were living on in the form of hate, he would be devastated. Director. Their deeds have been exposed through this broadcast. The terrible rumors about Dr. Kisaragi will all fade away now. Please.
We have enacted revenge on the 5 of them.
Please.
No, the countdown will continue.
But why?
You heard what Kurosawa said earlier. They're not even looking for the truth. Feed them what they want, and they'll jump all over it.
Huh?
It wasn't just those 5 that drove my brother to take his own life. It was your average, everyday person who believes their own sense of justice.
But
Mrs. Azami, you have felt the same yourself. When your friend was wrongly accused, you stood up for her and tried to do her justice.
People were spreading rumors about Mio and there was nothing I could do.
People don't care whether information is true or not. They create a scapegoat they claim to fight against. And once they defeat this fabricated enemy, they tell themselves they fought for peace. Those labeled as evil will be struck down, yet the world will remain none the better. Could there possibly be anything more bizarre and horrifying? This solution is what you should be seeking.
Director, why me?
Miss Azami. Because your kindness is genuine, and you stand beyond hate and despair. The one person in this world who understands me. The one person in this world for my dear brother.
Director!
What's this? The screen's changing by itself again.
Another signal hijacking.
Oh no, I'm tapping everywhere, but nothing's happening.
Azami, what's going on? Where's the boss man? What did he do?
The Great Reset. My personal info is getting uploaded. How do we stop it?
I've been hacked. Hey, what's happening?
That's my real name. What? Wait a minute. I can't let anyone see this. Oh no, stop. Stop it. I can't turn it off. The buttons on my phone aren't working. Wait, that's a photo of my manager. What? He cheats on his partner? My password has changed. Are you kidding me? My name, age, and address are all out there. What the hell is this?
Hey, that's my credit card information. What are they doing?
What are these disgusting photos? Whose reel is this? Huh, no way. Please stop, I'm sorry.
Cyber attack, status check.
My phone's gone too. Police data leaks popping up. What's going on out there?
Stay calm, sync with HQ and the commissioner.
Hey, what the hell is this pig?
They'll know I'm siphoning funds. No.
I'm dead. My ult is all out there.
Wait, why was my phone filming?
My account was hacked. You know this isn't me.
I have to hurry and delete everything. Come on.
Miss Tamarigi, sitrep.
Sorry, Commissioner. Failed to stop him.
Secure first, worry later. Please proceed immediately to the building supposedly holding the center.
Commissioner, where are you?
This may be a lucky break thanks to the cyber attack. We were able to gain access to the encrypted data on Kisaragi. I'm at a hospital where the younger Kisaragi used to go. I'll update when we know more. Please proceed.
Roger that. After everything, I wasn't able to help anyone. At all.
Nah, you're giving it all from your day one, Azami. Your friend Mio went through all that mess. Your kindness gave her hope. Take my word for it. And also...
Jasmine.
At a boss man, yeah. Aye, I'll track him down and whoop his ass. Azami, you did everything you could. You really did.
The Kisaragi
sibling is the younger of the two, yes? Yes, I do remember him. Strikingly different from the other patients. Near anomalous perceptiveness, expert knowledge in countless areas. Notably adept with technology. World-class hacker even, I heard.
I think Kisaragi's got that triangular symbol that the director wears around his neck. The elevator looks like it's fallen apart. It looks like it's been around forever. Let's wrap this case up quick. After that, I want a welcome back party.
Impossible. How could this be?
Yeah, too late for the big catch. Huh. This is no regular mess, it's as if... Jasmine, look! Computer? Looks like there's a video on it. This is when Azami came to the center.
Welcome to the Urban Myth Dissolution Center.
What's going on here? Commissioner, I've reached the center, but...
Miss Tamarigi. Stop Miss Fukurai, I know she's there. She's Tsutomu Kisaragi's sister. She was behind it all. Ayuma Megaria never existed.
What? Never existed?
Miss Tamarigi, come in.
Azami! Several days later. Okay, I'm glad I didn't leave it there. Commissioner, did you see the rest of that video?
Yes, it showed Mrs. Fukurai, or rather, Ayumi Kisaragi. She seemed to be mocking us for our inability to discern the truth.
So on paper, this whole incident was caused by Ayumu Megaria?
No, Ayumu Megaria never existed. Every aspect of this was planned by Tsutomu Kisaragi's younger sister, Ayumi Kisaragi.
Then we should call her Ayumi whenever discussing this case.
Ayumi Kisaragi created another self. She started planning revenge when her brother took his life. As a first step, Ayumi created an iconic figure, a figment of her imagination. That became Ayumu Megaria. She may have modeled that character on her own brother. And in tandem, she started preparations for terrorist attacks as the Samazima admin. Last of all, Ayumi created Azami Fukurai, the epitome of innocence. Though she shared the same body as Ayumi Kisaragi, the hesitant Miss Azami was being controlled at all times.
But what was that clairvoyance trick about then?
Miss Fukurai's clairvoyance. A visualization of facts deduced by the sheer intellect of Ayumi's gifted mind. By wearing Tsutomu Kisaragi's glasses, the connection between Miss Fukurai and Ayumi may have been strengthened.
That's why she'd see those things so clearly?
Miss Fukurai was seeing Ayumi's deductions as traces, without even realizing it.
Visualization of traces? What if that happened to you just like that? See why she'd think of ghosts and such?
And this explains the power of vision.
So Sammy was talking with Ayumi inside her own head through her phone? Ayumi, Ayumu, Azami, and the admin? So they're all one and the same. Spent so long teamed up, never had a clue. But isn't this plan kind of convoluted for revenge? Making all those cards, agitating people with prophecies?
Well, all of that was likely driven by Ayumi's emotions. With numerous measures to involve the wider public, of course. The death of Ayumu's brother was desecrated by the Genesis card. When thinking of how to enact her wrath on the culprits, she chose her brother's lifelong passion, the occult. Ayumi was manipulating Zami to carry...
Ayumi was manipulating Zami to carry out her plan? Zami was unaware of this, correct?
I'm certain she did not know.
How can you tell?
Remember her words.
Azami is unaware. So tell me now, what do you want to do with her? God damn Ayumi.
The cyber-terrorism attack she launched caused tremendous damage. We've had a string of assaults, thefts, and other cases since that incident. The police are still catching up with all the chaos, so there's little we can do. Outed secrets have caused divorces, firings, bankruptcies. People are asking for help we can't give. To think that having our personal information posted online would lead to so much harm. And somehow everything's back to normal on the social networks.
What about a Fave Society?
Murder, even if involuntary, and malicious cover-up. More than enough evidence for prison terms. Director Kurosawa will be charged too for his involvement in the cover-up. Oh, and also, the search for Ayumi Kisaragi has been called off.
Huh?
HQ wants to avoid admitting the police servers were used to stage the cyber attack. It's official. This case will be archived in the closet.
Figures.
We are now all strictly forbidden to speak to anyone about the cyber attack, and about what Ayumi Kisaragi has done.
A case that doesn't exist even if you speak of it? Guess that's another urban myth on the list, Commissioner Tamiri.
By the way, the building housing the Urban Myth Dissolution Center, I heard they're tearing it down.
So I heard. It's final dissolution, indeed. Well, here's hoping. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center never happens again.
What do you mean?
Well, it's something I heard. Just a rumor. There we go. Well, I was nowhere near guessing what was going on there. Let me know in the comments if you'd guessed it. I mean, I got as far as knowing that, well, not knowing, but suspecting that the director was the admin. But then, even though something previously seemed to suggest that wasn't the case, although, you know, the multiple personalities thing kind of explains that again, I guess. Interesting. I kind of almost want to play through it again, and just with the knowledge of that, just see how it all ties together. You know, kind of retrospectively in hindsight. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'll be interested to hear them. Hopefully you've enjoyed the series. I enjoyed playing it. I mean, I was kind of thinking, like, as they were wrapping up, I was thinking, okay, this would be cool to have a sequel, you know, different cases and going and investigating those. It kind of reached an end point, didn't it? It feels unlikely that there'll be a sequel to it, but you never know. Maybe Ayumi will re-emerge somewhere else. I'd be interested to potentially dive into this universe again and solve some more cases. But yeah, again, let me know in the comments your thoughts on potentially seeing more of this sort of thing. If you did enjoy this series, if you enjoyed this episode, if you could hit that like button one last time here, that would be amazing. And if you're watching this and haven't yet subscribed to the channel, if you could do that as well, that'd be brilliant. So thanks very much. Thanks for watching and getting this far. And I hope to see you elsewhere on Boring Dad Gaming for other games and other playthroughs. Bye for now. It's a little bit more after the credits. Jasmine! So this is your shiny new center? Jay's hair director. We've been waiting for... Oh.
We've been waiting for you.
Ah!
Welcome to the Urban Myth Dissolution Center.
Cool! Alright, oh, that was amazing. Alright, well I'm really glad we had that little post-credits as well. I've already done my goodbye, so I won't draw that out. But thanks very much for watching one last time, and I hope to see you elsewhere on the channel for other games, other playthroughs. Bye for now.